Hey guys, I'm Andrew, also known as Iron Android, and I love to talk about movies and TV shows way too much. With that being said, in today's video, I'm going to be ranking all the CW Arrowverse TV shows from the worst to the best, and I would love to hear your guys' rankings in the comments down below. In 7th place, I have Batwoman. The amount of plot holes in this story baffles me. Alice has no real motivation in this villain role just because it's just plain stupid and irritating. The editing is borderline humorous and it's just stupid. The costume design is lazy and there is no physics in the show. Just none. There is a rare quality about this show. The protagonist is the most incompetent person in the superhero team and everything. Mary seems to be a certified doctor even though she just recently started med school, and there is actually no reason for Luke to be there. Kate and Jacob's actions fluid, and it's just stupid and everything. So I rate this a whopping 1 out of 10. In 6th place, I have Black Lightning. I was really looking forward to this TV show when it came out, but almost everything about this show is corny. I'm not sure if the intent was to be overly campy, but it definitely has a different wash to it. Every scenario feels overdone and overacted, but on the bright side, it does seem like the actors are having fun, and I continue to watch it just because I like the cast, not necessarily because of their acting skills, just because they seem like good people outside of the show and everything, which is why I rate it a 2 out of 10. In 5th place, I have Supergirl. I feel like they needed to make a shorter season just because it feels drawn out and boring. If they had a shorter amount of time, then maybe they would make the series easy to fall in love with. But for me, they just added William, and honestly, I couldn't even pretend to care about him. Also, I want to see more of Kelly filling her role as the one therapist friend and everything. The only thing I really like about this show is Supergirl herself and the crossover episodes with The Flash and Arrow. But other than that, I rate this a 3.5 out of 10. In 4th place, I have Legends of Tomorrow. It bothers me how much potential was wasted. Instead of using the concept of time travel in an ingenious way, they made a series about all the sidekicks from the important Arrowverse shows. The story, what was told, was super good, but it had a bad concept and bad execution and bad actors. I watched it just because I needed to understand the other TV shows and everything, and it really took a dip when Professor Stein died. But other than that, it's not that interesting, so I rate it a 4.5 out of 10. In 3rd place, I have Superman and Lotus. This show's plot was surprisingly good considering how poor the writing on most of the other CW shows is these days. Superman seems to actually be written as a man trying to bring hope to the world while struggling to balance that he in being Clark Kent, husband and father to his wife and kids and everything. Thus far, we have not had much awkward preachy dialogue, and the amount of characters talking about their feelings in the hallways, rooms, and in case confirmed and keep secrets from the closest friends and everything to the endless of having a cycle of upset and forgiveness seeming under control and everything. Just going to say this, Tyler Hoechlin, sorry if I butchered the name, is my favorite Superman actor of all time. Sorry, Henry Cavill, you stunk. So, out of everything, I rate this a 8.5 out of 10. But in my runner-up spot, I have The Arrow, the show that started it all. A great yet flawed show. I am not gonna sit here and tell you that it's perfect. It's not. However, most of the seasons are pretty phenomenal, and the only few that aren't are at least decent in my opinion. Some are even incredible. It follows a more mature tone than the rest of the CW shows, and more in the beginning is awesome, and it has a fairly grounded plot and everything. It has great acting and terrible acting at times, and great writing and terrible writing at times. It all just depends on what season you're watching and at what point you're watching the show. And Stephen Amell is absolutely incredible as the Arrow, and I love the banter between the Arrow and the Flash whenever they team up. So I rate this show a fantastic 9 out of 10. But in first place, I have The Flash. It's a complex story that manages to make sense between the time travel, village, and mystical practices, and it manages to keep family and the concept of family close together to heart. The Flash is not a show about a singular superhero, but multiple superheroes. Everyone who helps him during his challenges is a hero in their own right and everything, which I adore. Unlike most shows, this one doesn't scramble to fake a good story. The seasons link together, and usually you can jump around and everything without getting confused, which is always a good thing. If you like twist endings and everything, drama, romance, action, and a slight of hint of the universal force, this show is for you without a doubt. I will say though, it was sad having Cisco leave in season 7, and even Wally after season 6. And the first 2 seasons where Barry Mentors turns out to be the villain in the end was truly shocking and everything. And I think this show is phenomenal, so I rate it a fantastic 10 out of 10. And with that being said, guys, I'm Andrew, also known as Iron Android. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single upload. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe to my gaming channel and follow my TikTok. Link will be in the description for both of these things. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.